What's up, gentlemen, ladies? I know it should have been ladies and gentlemen, but that's the way I started. So, how is everybody doing today? So, today's video is going to be about breaking down problems into manageable sections. What I mean by problems, I like to spew mastering organization in your life because I use people around me when I think I need better planning or better organization. I actually take great joy in going to, I'm not saying a hoarder's house. Not there's nothing wrong with the hoarder. You know, you got too much stuff, basically. But if someone's messy or something, or you see something that clicks, or you know somebody, you go over someone's house and go, there's no place to sit down. Why is there no place to sit down? So, say that's your house. Breaking it down into manageable sections is really one of the keys I use. Meaning, if you walk into a room, which most people just don't have the gumption to tackle it. You walk into a room, you go, and you start scanning. Ugh, I gotta clean out the desk. I gotta empty out the trash. I gotta pick up the trash that's on the floor. That closet I gotta get to. That stuff. I have no idea where I'm gonna put that stuff. I don't know what I don't like that there. That's overwhelming. So, my way, on a day off, after you did your exercise, after you had breakfast, if there's nothing else to get done, if there's nothing other needs you got to get done, come into that room and look around and say, I am going to take a 5-foot section, meaning, say there's a hutch or something like that, and I want to organize it. I want to organize the drawers. I want to organize this. And that's all I'm doing today. That's it. That right there is one of the best things that I can tell you how to manage breaking it down. You don't have to do the whole room because the whole room is scary, it's complicated. I can't solve it in one day because I'm going to get tired. I agree with you. Break it up into one section at a time because it's doable, people. It really is. You sit there, like I said, get something to drink, nice comfortable chair, bring your phone with you, turn on some music, do whatever. And all you have to do, the mental stuff of just saying, this is what I am going to accomplish today. I'm going to start slow, empty the trash, clear off the bottom, go through here, throw out what I don't need. I know that's another problem, but we're going to take that stuff and put it in the corner that does it. That corner is going to be, it's like, is it going in the trash? Is it going to the flea market? Where is that stuff going? That's a later pile. Fix what's going on here, because trust me, guys, that's the way I did it. Break it down. When it's all done, even if it takes you a half hour, you're going to, every single time you look at that, you're going to go, that looks good. I'm proud of myself. I like that. And that gives you, I'm not going to say the pleasure, it gives you the courage or the confidence to say, now, I've done it myself, and I've seen people, I got another hour, that was easy. I'm going to start in the desk. I'm going to do something else. A little bit of organization. And soon enough, if you stick with it, the whole room is done. And you're so proud of yourself. You're going, awesome. I don't mind having people in here. Because I knew people that, God forbid, they don't want anybody in their house. We all know people like that. But Getting past that, you want to be proud. Now, again, if you have a people problem, then you don't want anybody in your house anyways. But don't be ashamed if that's the problem. Do what you got to get done. Break it up into small little things. So that's just that. Say you have a problem with, you come in and I have this bad habit of throwing my jacket on the couch because I'm the only one that lives here. Not that I do, because I have hooks up. But that's my bad habit. You have to identify the bad habits first. And that takes courage. Why? Because when you can actually see and admit and tell yourself, which is the most powerful thing, telling yourself, that's a problem, I need to fix that. That's step number one. Number two, like, I'm going to go with what I would do. So I get a pile of jackets on the couch, and I don't like it. I say, that's a pain in the neck. I don't like the way it looks. I'm not happy. I myself went one of these, and I went, where can I hang up those jackets? I found a spot right by the door, put my shoes right underneath it, and all of a sudden, easy peasy, you don't have to put individual hooks. They sell the block of wood, fancy as possible. Hooks are already there. Just do 6 screws, measure it up, just go like this. Okay, or wherever you want to put your coats, whatever height. Draw a line, pre-drill, screw it in, done. Then you take your jackets and you have the rest of the day to, I don't like this one, I'll use this one every day. I use that as flow, making life flow. You're going to hear me say a lot of that through these videos. The flow ratio of, like, my morning. Remember my morning video? It's more of, I step through the door, keys, jacket, wallet. As I walk in, there's a place for everything. My charger's right on the way. My work phone goes on there. Everything I follow, it's right in front of me or on the right or left of me, all the way to the kitchen. So, what I think, what I would want to do, now, a little thing, I'll be honest with you, a little thing I like to do, which not really a hassle, but it's more of it's not perfection for me. This is perfection. I like this. I don't touch it all the time. It looks good. Just gotta dust it. I come through the door. I get my meal, take my jacket off, take my hat off. But as I walk into the living room, I put my meal that I have to put right into my office, which is right there. I put it on the couch table. Not couch table, the couch arm. Because I don't want to take it into the kitchen, have to bring it on back anyways. So I leave it there, take off my jacket. What reminds me is, I take off my jacket, hanging on the hooks that I put up there, right next to the door, so you have flow. And I turn around, and my keys, my wallet, whatever, my meal's right there, and I go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that meal and put it where I open the meal, which is right on top of my desk, looking out the window. I've made a little stride to do a little easier and make life go a little smoother. Now, I know there's that person out there, I don't know where you are, that's going, humbug, you're full of crap. And I'm telling you, you can't help those people, though. You can try, but you can't help those people. If they're not willing to get off their lazy butt and do something and fix any problem in their life, that's on them. You just can't help them. You can keep trying till you're blue in the face and whatever. And those people, I give 3 tries, and I go, okay, you'll never hear from me again. I won't bother talking to you because you don't want to listen. you can tell when someone wants to listen. Because I had a guy at a gym, one of my friends. I might have told you this story before. He wanted to get in shape. He was a little roly-poly, and I was more into it. And I said, sure, come to the gym. I'll take you as a help. Not help, whatever, a visitor. And he was like, oh, man. And we saw a guy that was right around his size, kind of looked like him, but he was jacked. And he said, oh, Phil, if you can get me to look like that. And I said, no, I can't get you. I can just hold your hand and show you what to do. You have to get that motivation to say, oof. And what we call that in the gym is being bit by the bodybuilding bug. You have to, when you get bit by the bodybuilding bug or exercise bug or tennis or mountain, whatever it is, you look every day and you're like, I can't wait to get there. When you say that about something, you got bit. And what some people call, you get infatuated. I had a person that used to tell me, oh, you get infatuated by doing something. Oh, you're a pain in the ass and this and that. And I go, no, that's called dedication. That's how you accomplish things. That's how you make sure you show up every single day if you really want to change your life for the better or worse. Like, for instance, a little off topic, the guy or the girl that goes to the bar, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just not productive in my life. The guy and the girl that goes to the bar right after work and spends his whole paycheck. There's not much production to me. Yeah, you're making new friends, but you're wasting money. Even if you drink at home, that's better than wasting money at a bar. But, c'est la vie, whatever you want to do. All I'm saying is, get bit by a productive bug that accomplishes something in your life that you want to get to, something that you want to accomplish. Now, what helps, it's kind of like a vision board, if you know what that is. Write it down on a piece of paper, okay? Regular, 8x10, whatever. Write it down in black marker that you got to put it someplace that you're going to accomplish things. I want to do 10 minutes. Start with 10 minutes and give space. You can cross it out and go 12 and 15 and 30. I want to do this much exercise before I leave the house. Or I want to hang just whatever you want to get done. Not small stuff. Accomplishments like exercise or eating right or have a salad every day, or that's all. But you got to use the proper planning to make it easy enough to get there. So, because I've figured this one out too. If you get to a point where, say you walk in the house and you say, I really should exercise, and you look over at the exercise machine and it's covered with clothes, you're not going to do it. Because now you have to do more work, even if you have the gumption to grab those clothes and throw them onto a chair and get over. If the jackets are there on the exercise machine, there's probably stuff cluttered around. You really can't get it done, so you get frustrated and it moves on. I've seen it. I've done it. I've overcome it. Not that I'm perfect by any means, but still. Proper planning. The day before, hang those clothes up. Buy your new hooks. Get that stuff in the wash. Put the stuff away. That's all prep. So when you walk in one day that you says, I'm going to get off my butt and do that, you walk in and you say, there's no excuses. It's clean. There's nothing on the floor. The radio's all set up. All I have to do is go change into my sweat clothes, which I have put out the morning before. So when I come home, it's ready for me. Jump in there, hit the play button, and jump on the machine for as long as you want. 1 minute, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. How easy does that sound? Seriously. That's how you accomplish little steps, little by little. And before you know it, because I've already proven it, and many other people have too, that 5 minutes the first day, by the end of a week or 2 weeks, you're doing 30 minutes, and it goes by like that. And you're amazed. Wow, why didn't I start this before? The trick is to not only keep doing what you're doing, walk around the house and go, I'm going to tackle that closet. I'm going to take care of that bathroom. I'm going to get those friggin' things out of there. They don't belong there. You start building that fire and you're saying, I'm going to turn this friggin' place around and really have it where I'm not only super proud, but I'm going to go ahead and accomplish. You say to yourself, that door has a list of things that you want to accomplish. You don't cross them off. Depends on how much space you want. Put a little arrow by it of accomplishment. Awesome. Cross out the 10 minutes. My new goal is 20 minutes. That kind of stuff. That will get you to where you want to be. But you got to break things down to little manageable specks of life that you actually are attainable. I use that for anything, everything and anything. Now I'll give you a little insight into my life. I have down the hall, I have probably about a shelf about this big, I don't know, 6 feet long, hanging on the wall. It's filled with old boxes from products that I bought, and I just go over there because I'm not ready to throw them out. It's like if I put them on top here and they're just sitting there, they really don't need to be there. One of my little rules of my life is if I haven't used it for 6 months, I don't need to keep a little box for this charger. Something bigger like a vacuum if I ever move or something like that, or who knows. But if it's taking up space, get rid of it. Break it down, get rid of it. Because you could use that space for something else. That's just the type of mindset you put yourself into. I'm just sharing the goodness, guys. That's all I'm doing. But again, any questions? Drop a line. We're going to keep on. We're going to get everybody in shape sooner or later. Thanks for watching.